In 1938, Hitler made clear his intentions by annexing neighboring territories such as Austria and Czechoslovakia. This aggressive expansion set the stage for a new global conflict between Nazi Germany and Great Britain. The British government was keen to avoid war with Hitler, so British intelligence decided to launch a preemptive strike to dismantle the Nazi regime from within and thus prevent a world war. This became one of the most famous and significant intelligence operations in history. We all know that Hitler came to power in 1933 after a free and fair election. It was clear from the beginning that Hitler had grand plans to control the world and restore Germany's dignity. This became apparent in early 1938 when Hitler began to replace military leaders and exert direct control over the German army. Britain tried to contain Hitler by offering to form an international union led by Germany to manage African colonies, essentially a from those who have nothing to those who don't deserve arrangement. Despite this, Hitler rejected the British offer and occupied Austria in March 1938. Moreover, Hitler began preparing to invade Czechoslovakia and announced in May 1938 the mobilization of the Wehrmacht to destroy Czechoslovakia by military force. This led the German chief of staff to resign because the invasion would trigger a world war. British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain flew to Germany to meet with Hitler twice in September 1938, resulting in the Munich Agreement and Chamberlain's declaration of peace for our time. Thus, 1938 was undeniably Hitler's year, to the extent that he became Time magazine's Man of the Year for being the most influential and powerful figure globally. This prompted the British government to instruct MI6 to conduct a thorough assessment of Hitler and the Nazi regime. MI6, established in 1909 primarily to counter the rise of the German Empire before World War I, shifted its focus back to Germany with Hitler's rise to power. In December 1938, British intelligence chief Lord Hugh Sinclair submitted a report describing Hitler as mad and not a proponent of peace. However, the British government under Chamberlain preferred to maintain peace with Hitler, believing that diplomatic solutions could still be effective. British intelligence had a different view. They believed that Hitler aimed to exploit British appeasement policies to annex new territories, making war inevitable. To prevent a world war, MI6 leaders, including Lord Hugh Sinclair, Major Richard Stevens, and Captain Simon Best, planned to collaborate with Nazi defectors to remove Hitler from power, even considering his assassination. However, the British plan was thwarted when, in January 1939, several British agents were arrested in Berlin. The arrested British agent was surprised to find a young but high-ranking German officer who ordered the soldiers to leave the room and told the agent he wanted to speak with someone in British intelligence. The German officer was Walter Schlemberg, who showed his good intentions by releasing the British agents. The British discovered that Schlemberg, a 29-year-old who joined the Gestapo in 1933, had risen through the ranks in German security and intelligence agencies.